Thank you, Kristen. 2 days after wildlife officers killed 9 deer at an unlicensed rehabilitation farm in Randolph County, the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission has released more information on why it says the deer had to die. Armed with warrants and shotguns, officers and deputies showed up at the farm on Tuesday and shot the animals. The reason, the commission says, to test the carcasses for chronic wasting disease, an illness that hasn't even shown up yet in North Carolina. Even so, the farm's owner and others are outraged. Fox 8's Chad Tucker is following up this story tonight in Randolph County. Chad, what are they saying about the test? Any test results out yet?
Well, today wildlife officials say tests are currently underway, and they do plan to release the results of those tests when they return in about a month. They are also responding to criticism into why they waited over a month to respond to this farm and why the owners were never given a warning. It's been a case that's upset many. Upset all went down.
She was one of the ones that they threw away. Just threw away.
About 4 years ago, while horseback riding, Joe Henderson found Giselle, a doe whose mother had just died, raising the animal for months before giving it to Wayne Kinley, a man who spent decades helping animals on his rehabilitation farm.
I did not raise her up for months to be thrown away like a piece of trash and tested for a disease we do not even have.
Giselle was one of the 9 deer seized and shot to death by wildlife officials on Tuesday.
We're going to kill your animals. And they sent a bunch of guys in with 12-gauge shotguns and started blasting, and deer was running everywhere, and it was pitiful. It was not a sight for anybody to see.
Warrants show wildlife officials acting on an anonymous tip received in early August came here Tuesday because Kinley did not have a license to operate a rehabilitation farm. A license Kinley says he didn't know he had to have. Investigators say they spent a month monitoring the deer living in this 2-acre fence before serving the warrants.
They judged, jury, and convicted my deer today within a matter of 30-45 minutes.
Wildlife officials say they had to kill all the animals to test for chronic wasting disease, a highly contagious disease found in the upper Rocky Mountain states, Maryland, and Northern Virginia, but never in North Carolina.
You can say wasting disease all day long. Any way you shake this, they did it wrong.
Wildlife says guns are an accepted form of humane euthanasia for animals, but Henderson questions the use of shotguns that could have prolonged the animal's death.
Our Wildlife Commission, this Gaming Commission, the state of North Carolina should know how to kill a deer. I would never kill one, but if I did so, I would do it humanely with a rifle. How many men does it take to kill deer and fish in a barrel?
Henderson is now contacting lawmakers and getting petitions, believing the way wildlife officials acted Tuesday needs to change.
I don't think this should just be something that goes away. Whoever touched that warrant, whoever is in charge of the men, whoever gave them the guns, whoever licked their thumb and turned a piece of paper should be held accountable from the top to the bottom.